So the season of love energy is coming. The only question is, are you ready to receive it? And I want to pull out my cards and see what this holiday season is going to be bringing for you. It's so funny. Oh, cards. It's so funny that I was grinning. You probably didn't see that, but I was feeling it and maybe I just held it in. But as soon as I kind of said holiday love coming in, I started to grin. And the one thing I want to say, because you know that myth about holiday love, or what do they call it? Holiday romance. This isn't just a holiday romance. This isn't just a seasonal thing that, will disappear after the season. This is the starting. The holiday romance is the starting in the season of the holidays and carrying on. Okay, pulling out a few more cards. So let's see what these cards are saying. So instantly, I'm being shown the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands basically dictating to me, or telling me, not dictating, but telling me the amount of burdens that you're carrying, the amount of heaviness that you've been carrying in terms of energy, emotions, fear, but also regret. For some reason, when I said the word regret, I didn't see it to be your energy regret, but your person of interest regret. So this may be connected to somebody who's already around you, but maybe you're not together. But if it's, sorry, too many words, I'm trying to get them into a sequence that makes sense. But if you're not, do not rather have a person of interest around you, there's nobody, that you're completely single and stuff, then ignore this segment of the reading and just go with the whatever else I will say. But it definitely does seem to be applying in terms of the regret part to people who have a person of interest around them, because I'm feeling a regret coming in from their energy. But the thing that keeps on standing out as I'm looking at this card is that, can you see the moon there? The moon energy. All I keep on seeing is the beam of light.